Good hygiene and clean privates are no laughing matter. In this video, I'm going to show you how to retrofit your older toilet to a modern day bidet for under $100. Your privates will thank you. Let's go. Let's check what's in the package. Some hoses and some wrenches if you don't have tools. Very thoughtful. The main unit water pressure valve device with a 2-year warranty card you have to register, and some directions. Let's unpack this and lay it all out. Not too many parts. The kit even came with plumber's tape. At the time of this video, this kit was $45. I'll leave a link in the description where to purchase this. Also, another item I had to purchase is the toilet seat, which was another $49. The reason is because my old one didn't sit flat. The seat I decided to get was from the same manufacturer and was made to fit the bidet valve. The kit does work with other toilet seats, but just not mine. You can always try it out, and if it doesn't work, purchase the toilet seat for another $49. Again, I'll leave a link in the description for this item also. Let's get to the install and off to the porcelain throne. A good first thing is to turn off the water. I'm living in a newer home, and the builder had the great idea to put in these push-pull water valves. I like the old school type where you just turn. I assume these valves are cheaper for the builder. Anyhow, pull straight out to stop the water. If you have the turn type, I believe you turn clockwise to close the valve. Take the cover off. Be careful, that is most likely porcelain. And flush. Since the valve is turned off, the water won't refill in the tank. There will still be 1 or a ½ inch amount of water in the tank. Don't worry. Now take the toilet seat out. If you've never done this before, they have plastic screws. Unscrew the washer on the bottom. You might have to hold the top screw in place to unthread it. There you go. Here's the washer and here's the screw. Now do the other side. The seat comes right off. Grime finds its way anywhere and likes to hide. Do yourself a favor, wipe it clean. We did clean this toilet seat before doing this. Remember what I said about hygiene. Now this hose is where the water comes into the toilet. We're going to undo it. You should be able to turn this by hand. There is a little bit of spillage, but not much. We're going to use this connector that's going to connect to the two hoses. One for the incoming water, and the second going to the bidet control valve on the new seat. And we're going to use this plumber's tape. They gave us everything we need. You'll want to put the plumber's tape on the metal threads, just a couple times around. And then the other metal threads, 2 times. Simply put the gray threaded connector directly to the bowl. Before you tighten, make sure the position is good for the hoses. You don't want the hoses to be pinched at a strange angle. Connect the incoming water hose to the bottom thread and tighten by hand. I'm going to make it a slight tighter with the plastic wrench that came in the kit, but probably turn them halfway. You don't want these too tight and break something. Now the line for the valve that eventually will go to the bidet kit. The line installed to the valve. The bidet adapter has a scan warranty card. Gives a 2-year warranty. It will clean your privates. Well, to a certain extent. The 2 goosenecks pop out and squirt on your family jewels. 1 for each body part. Before we connect the last hose, I'm going to connect this to the toilet seat. Directions say otherwise, but trust me, this is easier. Look at all these parts. You don't need them all. I'll put the rubber gasket on, and the other one just snaps right on. Okay, back to the can. This little rubber piece right in the bracket holes. Now, these little metal pieces, I don't need these. I don't need these either, but I'll use these and put another rubber piece around the edge and the clear grommet. Put the bidet on and these pieces over. Now this metal piece with a rod sticking up that the seat will attach to. Drop the bolt down in and screw it down. Don't tighten it too tight. You will want to move these around so they align with the holes in the toilet seat. And now the other side. And these covers just snap right on. And now the toilet seat. See these 2 holes? You need to align them with the bracket. That's why you don't do it too tight, and it snaps on. And now we can tighten the plastic nuts from underneath. This is a soft closed seat. No toilet seat slamming in the middle of the night. Connect the water intake hose to the bidet valve. Again, you can do this by hand. This gray piece acts as a wrench that came with the kit around the hose. Lastly, push in the valve to let the water circulate. Now the bowl reservoir is filling back up. At this point, it's a good time to check if there are any leaks. Everything looks good. Put the cover back on because we're finished. This is for water pressure, and this one is the location of the spray. In other words, what part of the junk you want it to hit. This is just a demonstration. Don't use this to wash your dishes. There you go. Now you could use the bidet to clean your butt.
I don't want the bidet!
It's in there now.
In that one?
Uh-huh.
Why'd you do that?
You don't have to use it, only if you want
But
it.
it's scary.
It's really not scary. Clean up the water spray, and that's it. Hope this helped, and if it did, comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to wipe and wash your hands. Now, you'll have to excuse me while I try this out.